big bad boy. Alright, it is time. Time to get to the bottom of this ish. Okay. So far we left off. I still don't know what's going on. Anyways. That's not important now. We gotta do the usual. Check our truth bullets. What do we got? We got Monokuma File 5. Exploded body analysis. Fake Nellis. Tattoo on Rigitande. Fragment near the dead booty. Sprinklers when the booty was found. Knife at the crime scene. Tarp. Chisikan Coop Chisikans. Byakuya's account. Body before the explosion. Mukro Ikusaba's profile. Monokuma's account. Wood Blossock key. Titanium Adidos. Bloody Dusict Tape. And Kyoko, wherever the fuck she was. Anyways. Let's see what the fuck. How this is gonna end out. I don't have any skills to put on, so I think we're good. Let's do this ish. Trial, all rise. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Gotcha.
So, your votes will determine the results.
Did he inexplicably rhymed? God damn you, Monokuma.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Oh no!
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Oh no!
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Oh boy, here we go. So, how's this fucking trial gonna turn out?
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
The specifics.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
And so far it's looking to be Mukuro Ikusaba, I think.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's right next to you, stupid.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Yeah, stupid.
No, that's a ghost!
I'm not a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
I fucking can't with this dude.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Exactly.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
What's the point of doing that?
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Okay. Really? Really? Do we have to compare? She's right there. We don't have to do
Her
that.
traits?
Kyoko's alive. There's trait and... Really? We're seriously asking this question. What's different between Kyoko and the dead body we found? Oh my fucking gosh, she's right there. She is standing, breathing, and probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Good God, y'all are fucking stupid. Kyoko's piercing glare.
Shoot!
Oof. It's true though. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. The gloves.
John!
Good God, do we seriously
I'm
have
talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
to?
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Good God.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Again, why the fuck are we trying to prove if she's dead or not? Really? 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 Are we seriously discussing this? This is so fucking pointless. Oh my God. Are we seriously just arguing about if Kyoko's dead or not? She's right there.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
No, she's not.
Impossible.
No, she's not.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
She is right there,
The
stupid.
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Boy, she's right in front of you.
And she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, she wasn't.
Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I agree. I 100% agree. Why are we arguing this? Freaking, she's dead. She's right there, you fucking idiot. Why are we
That
discussing
Kyoko
this?
there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body
they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the
Well,
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
What the fuck? How is that wrong?
Shoot!
How is that wrong?
that
Oh my
Kyoko there
God.
is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Oh, take that.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Oh my
Well,
God.
yeah, she must have been
Wearing gloves.
I need you to. What? How the fuck is that wrong? What?
that Kyoko there is
Do
just
we
a ghost.
for real need to go through with
Impossible.
this?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the...
Well, yeah.
She must have been wearing gloves.
I'm gonna need to. What?
Shoot!
What the fuck?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Am I seriously about to lose by the dumbest fucking. Oh, why am I doing this?
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well,
Yeah, she must have been.
I need you
No,
to be
no.
quiet. I need you to be quiet. Just to stop.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
You're a fucking idiot.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
I swear to God.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Oh my. I can't. He's so fucking stupid. We had to go through a whole argument just to prove to this man she's alive. She's standing right in front of you. Good fucking lord. I fucking can't. I just fucking can't with this man. Someone kill him next, please. He's a fucking idiot.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
I swear. We have to identify. Okay, now can we actually start this fucking debate right, hero? Good God. Oy. Okay, let's now fucking get to this shit.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
If...
then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right? If Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who died?
There's gotta be I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we...
Oof,
Then there's
I know
nothing
what
else
I
we
had
can
to
do,
hit. I know
right?
I gotta hit. Hold up.
If Kyoko really, then who
There's
died?
gotta be some way
Alright,
to
wait for it,
figure
wait for
I
it.
don't think so.
Let me tell you something, brother.
scorched
Oh,
beyond
what?
recognition.
What? How does that not work? Excuse me? What the fuck?
if Kyoko really
Okay.
is still alive,
Okay. Give me
then
a
who
second to
died?
think.
There's gotta be some way to figure I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond, and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Hey, guess what? Yes, you can.
Then there's nothing else
Did
we
I just
can
fucking
do, right?
miss? Did I just fucking miss? Let me try that again.
If Kyoko really, then who died?
There's gotta be some... And there wasn't any description... Well, if we can't identify
Here,
the
get it this
body...
time. Oh my god. Are you shitting me right now? Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? Wow, looks like you don't know how to play this game anymore. Time to be executed. Oh no. Motherest of all fucks.
Is this re-
Is this really the end?
I refuse to give up yet.
Fuck that noise. I'm still good to go. I made a couple mistakes. It's fine. We just had to go through a couple stupid loops, but we're good now. We're good. Let's try this again.
If Kyoko really is still, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to... I don't think so. And there wasn't any description... Well, if we can't identify the body...
Yes, we can. Boink.
No, that's
Look
wrong.
at this shit I have.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
The tattoo on her hand.
You're lying. You'll die a cruel and unusual death.
How do you mean unusual?
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
No, you don't.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Check this shit out. She's got a wolf tattoo, which makes this corpse a furry. Or an ex-furry, because they no longer are in the land of the living. They're in the land of the deceased. And I shall continue this argument now, because what the fuck was that?
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
A wolf.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Fukawa, how do you sleep at night?
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
How do you sleep at night, woman?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
dumbass. If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should be clear. Alright, boys, check this shit out we found.
I got it!
I got this shit.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
That was Mukuro Ikusaba's son.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Wolf. Oh god, Hangman's Gambit again. Alright, alright, I need a W. I need a W. Oof. I need an F. Alright, I got this shit.
Now
Don't
I
worry.
understand.
Wolf. Rolf from Star Fox 64.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Behold your evidence. Now we're all furries.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
I'm surprised you know that.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Again, I'm surprised you know that.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
And that means...
Exactly.
Yes.
The body
this
we
woman
found had a tattoo
is
of a
one of the
wolf.
mercenary corps. Therefore, not Toko. Not Kyoko. I repeat, not Kyoko. Did you hear me the last time, hero? Or do I have to fucking repeat myself? Or better, have Kyoko tell you herself. Good God.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
And not Kyoko, hero. Okay? Now, can we tell the difference? Hey, tell me, what is 2 plus 2? Can you do that? No? Then get the fuck out of here.
What?
Nutty.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right.
What?
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
If the mastermind is dead, you wouldn't be moving, Monokuma.
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
The ultimate despair.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Maggot.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Indeed.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
No, she got it right.
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Right?
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
We don't know.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Ooh.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Monokuma, you seem extra pushy this time around in the trial. Are you okay?
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Oh, he's trying to stop us from trying to take guesses on the mastermind here.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh no.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Oh boy.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Pretty sure that's not true given that there are only 16 seats in this courtroom.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? That one of us killed Mukuro?
That's likely.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
We did?
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Who's he talking about? Oh god, us two.
I got it!
Fuck! Me and
Narrowed
Kyoko!
it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Oh no.
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Oh boy.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
God damn it, don't put me under the belt in this again.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
Who's dead? Apparently some chick named Mukuro.
The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went...
Fuck. I accidentally pressed the skip button. Hold up. Okay, that's right. The four of us were trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects. Exactly so. So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Oh boy, this is not gonna end well, is it? Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Yeah. I didn't do it.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Yes, cause I was asleep the whole time, asshole.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Boy, shut up.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
No shit.
Then I guess we can
Who
say
got
the
murdered?
time
Some
frame for
chick
the
named
murder was
Mukuro.
between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Apparently someone that came up out of the fucking blue, our hidden 16th student, is the one that got murdered. Where she came from, nobody knows. What she was supposed to be doing, nobody knows. She just up and came up out of nowhere and died. So yeah. Chances are she was the one who almost tried to kill us last night, but then Kyoko came, and then this whole thing is really confusing. I don't even know. Hopefully we'll figure something out. Because in the end, we always do, right? We always figure out what's going on. Some way or another.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
It was like 9 o'clock or something.
I got it!
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
So we have to look between the time gaps of 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. That's when the body popped up. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So an 11-hour time gap we got here.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around...
8.
Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Oof, nice plot. I agree. Very nice plot. It's almost as nice as Blaze Blue's plot, which everyone knows is a complete clusterfuck. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. But I was asleep. I have... Well, no one's gonna believe it. Okay, then. It looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. How we're gonna figure that out is beyond me. Alright, let's figure this shit out.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Boink.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at
Boink.
night
Boink.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Boink. 2 o'clock,
Yep.
what the fuck?
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi
3
for
o'clock,
most of that
boink.
time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
4 or 5, boink,
to
boink.
7:30.
Yeah.
That's more than enough time to commit murder,
Boink.
I should think.
Or 9:30, no.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Alright, give me a second, hold up. Let me reread that, I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, let's try this again.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Yeah.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Wait a sec. Is he talking about the truth bullets? Oh yeah, 7:30. Here we go. Let's use the sprinklers at
We've
7:30. Shit, wrong button.
Established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Yeah.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Wait, holy. No! Fuck! Shit! Let me try that again. Alright.
We've
Let me see what else
established a
we got.
time frame
Exploded
for
body
the murder.
analysis and
It
fragments
took
of the
place
what?
somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
It's something with the sprinklers. I know it. Do I have to shoot the last one? Oh yeah, I have to shoot the one where it
We've
says
established a
between
time
10.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere
Between 10 o'clock.
Hold up!
No!
Let me show you some facts, brother!
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Exactly, now shut up.
And what makes you say that?
Let me show you the facts.
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
The bear
The body
said.
was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
What? No, it wasn't.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
What?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Because we doused water on the
By
bitch.
denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
What the fuck?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Because I doused the water on it when it was burning. Oh god, this again.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I
Shut
don't
up.
know anything.
Shut
on.
up, shut up, shut up.
Are
Move.
you trying to blame me?
Yes.
I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no!
Oh, you want to try this?
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
But show you these facts, woman.
Just remember
Behold
what the
the
body was
facts.
like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Let me tell you something. It was the bucket.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Ooh, look at those facts.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
She's an idiot.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
I doused the water. I doused the
while the
fire.
body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Indeed.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place
Between 10 and 7:30.
sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Oh boy, now we're going to her. As a veteran of this game, I would like to see you beat it. I'm trying. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. It cannot be possible.
I'd just like to say one thing.
And that one thing would be what?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
I'm sorry, what?
Which is why I can't let that happen.
What?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
What?
A trap?
What?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
What?
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got
Shut
it,
it,
boss!
boy.
Shutting up now!
Shut up, boy. Okay, I won't wait. Why am I taking orders from this asshole?
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
We did.
Huh? She did?
The fuck?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Oh boy.
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
It's a Kaede all over again.
And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
Oh, it's another Kaede. Oh no.
So, that was her motive?
No.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Oh no. Our partner in crime's getting targeted by everyone.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
What?
Huh?
What?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
What?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Kyoko, what are you doing? I thought you and I were buds. What are you doing?
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Kyoko, stop. Kyoko, what are you doing? I thought we were friends. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
Oh god.
You catch on quick.
Oh god.
You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Oh god.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Oh god.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that.
Oh, you're in this part. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Oh no.
The side that faced
Stop.
down
I
over the
thought we were
body,
friends.
meanwhile,
Coco,
kept
stop.
perfectly clean.
I didn't fucking do it! I swear to Christ!
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Stop. Are you fucking kidding me? Kyoko? Are you serious right now? Why are you doing this? Are you fucking kidding me? She's putting me on the spot? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you... You fucking bitch? I thought we were friends, and this is what you're gonna do to me? Oh, hell no. If that tarp is how... If the tarp did the thing, then how the fuck do I object?
Wait. Something's not right.
No, something isn't right.
And what might that be?
I don't give a shit what she's trying to do. I'm not the killer. I swear to Christ I'm not. I gotta object. I gotta object right here. Hold up. Not spoiling it. We love his reaction. Alright, I'm shutting up.
By covering the
I didn't read.
body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Byakuya even warned us not to touch it to avoid getting blood on it. Oh!
By covering the body with the tarp,
Let me tell
the killer
you
prevented it from getting
something
wet.
right quick,
So the
Kyoko.
reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Hey, Kyoko.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Let me tell you something.
No, that's wrong!
You don't think I'm gonna
Actually,
refute?
one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Explain something to me.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
Something here just doesn't seem right.
Put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Exactly. So tell
Well,
me.
maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Fuck.
more than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? What? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
What? I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
What?
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Huh? What the fuck is she going on? The chicken. The missing chicken.
I got it.
Holy shit, she's
Would it
onto
have
us.
been chicken blood?
Oh no, we're performing fucking sacrificial religious shit here now? With chickens?
What? Chicken blood?
Oh.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Y'all decapitated a chicken? How dare you?
But after the murder, there were only 4.
One of you decapitated the only chicken we had. I was gonna name that chicken Pucky. How dare you?
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
I agree. For once I agree with this man. That is messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Seeing as now is not the time for this.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Oh god.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
And that would be?
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Good point.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Ooh.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
Now this really doesn't fucking make sense.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles
Oh
what?
boy.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood.
Oh boy.
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
But here's my question. Wouldn't they have to put the knife back onto the body if that was the case? Because the knife is going through said coat. Something here really doesn't make sense.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
What? Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Yes.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Wait a second.
That's not...
We were walking towards the gym, though!
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Kyoko, stop! We didn't do it! I didn't fucking do it!
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
But wait a sec. Are you fucking what the fuck? Chat room, what the fuck? I thought we were friends, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Are you fucking serious? This guy's dead body. Wait, what? What? Added to. We're getting truth bullets in the middle of a fucking trial? What?
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
No.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
What?
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
It doesn't look like it from here, but okay.
So, what about it?
What about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh no. Oh no. Do not.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Don't. Oh no, they're gonna definitely pin it on me now, because I'm the one who had the knife.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Someone help.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm in a bit of a pickle now.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Stop. This is not happening.
The knife we found stuck
We're
in the
not
body
pulling another
came from
Kaede,
Makoto.
please.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Stop. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. I'm not. I didn't kill anyone. I was asleep. Unfucking believable.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Oh boy.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Oh boy.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
But guys,
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
I already know what I gotta do. I already see that spot. I got it. I got it. I questioned it earlier. I know what it is. But wait.
It really is, isn't
But
it?
wait.
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatically make...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
But wait.
Something about that coat seems fishy!
Kyoko, let me talk about that little
Wait,
question
hold
you
on.
made.
The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer
Weren't you
covered
listening?
the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Kyoko, something here just doesn't sound right. Are you sure that's exactly what happened?
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body,
The knife was
the
sticking
knife
out
had
of the
been
damn
thrust
thing.
through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. Let me read that. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. Ooh!
My God!
This is it!
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one
So there's
stab
something
wound.
else that killed her, not the knife!
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Then what was the murder weapon?
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her.
Yeah!
It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
Yeah!
so they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but...
What?
What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
Because someone used that bomb.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Boy.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
And this is why we do not listen to you.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Agreed.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Boy, let me think. Here, look at this shit I found. Check this fucking shit out, my dude.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Yeah, something about it just doesn't seem right.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
And sulfur. And gunpowder.
Huh?
It had been the bomb.
You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
You did.
That's only natural. Because, of course...
We found it after taking
we
apart
saw
Monokuma.
The same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Oh boy.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
But wait.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Are you sure about that, though? We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. Something blunt, like a metal pipe, it said. Only got one bullet this time.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What? All those other wounds on her body weren't Huh?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Hold on, let me re-review Monokuma File 5. Hold up. What the fuck? Also been struck in the head with a metal. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Huh? Several days old? What? When the fuck was this established, huh? They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So... Wait... So... What the fuck is this about several-day-old wounds? What? Some really don't make sense here.
I guess.
Well, yeah. She was...
And it wasn't even...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Now this, I gotta look at this. Hold up.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed
Wait.
she was hit on the back of her
Fuck.
head.
Shoot!
Then shall we
Continue the victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know what I gotta do.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
The
body.
knife was a cover-up, and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh.
Then shall we continue
Continue the debate. The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't. There's only.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered
Let me
countless
see if
wounds
this is
across
it,
her
'cause
entire body.
I don't even know how to hit this.
then shall we continue
The debate.
The victim's fatal injury.
Jury has yet to
Is
be
it this? Oh, it is.
No, it's wrong.
I guess that's wrong, maybe? I don't know. Probably. Let's see how this turns out.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
But where do they come from? Like, what old wounds? Where did these said wounds come from, though? I'm confused here. Where the whatever.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Yes, I agree with her 100%.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
No.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We do?
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
What? No, I didn't. What? Hold on a sec. What the fuck could have been the murder weapon? Oh, these things. That's where these come in.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head
I was
with
wondering what the
something,
point of the arrows
and
were.
that's what killed her.
Is she? I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Alright. So this is where the titanium arrows come in. I was curious
And that
about
something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
And that was only found by...
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
And we found these arrows thanks to a locker key we found in Kyoko's room.
How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Really? What secret? Oh yeah, it might have been the bloody duct tape.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
I have an idea.
Are you sure?
I think I got an idea
You
right
don't
now.
sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
I got it. I figured that shit out
Long before you even talked about it!
I'm like, they must have tied that shit
You're
together.
right.
That explains
Just the one
tape.
arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Duct tape.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
Shit.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
For once, Toko is actually showing her ultimate talents.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
Fuck, you're right.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Oh no. You had the
Because
key in
we
your
have
room.
proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
The key was in her room.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
But
You know what will
I mean-
happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
all of us getting executed.
The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
It's the key. She had the bullshit
I
in
got
her
it.
fucking room.
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
It was in your fucking room.
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
But still,
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her.
what?
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
What?
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you?
Yeah, some here definitely seems fishy.
Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, some here just don't seem right.
I was just protecting you.
What?
What?
Protecting me? What? Does that mean she fought him off? She fought Mukuro off? But she killed Mukuro to protect me. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh! She killed someone to protect me, no!
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
No. Wait a second. Wait.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
But you are.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
Oh, I feel that too. Oh my god.
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
What?
I should know.
Nani? What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? When the body was found.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
What?
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Maybe I'll take that.
What are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Really?
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to... Which would mean she
Those
couldn't
words you
have
just
gotten
spoke.
in the...
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Ooh. But behold, you took her fucking key!
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
Wait,
Am I wrong?
wait,
It would appear not.
wait.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Wait a minute. She just contradicted herself. She has that key that opens any door, right? She contradicted! I was right! She has that fucking skeleton key thing. This just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? The mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. What the fuck? This is the trap the mastermind has laid out for us. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? Why does Kyoko really know? Or what does she know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I right? Oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck do I do? 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 Do I... Oh! Oh my god, what the fuck do I do? I can call her out and she'll get executed. But if I fucking... if I don't do it, then we all get fucked. Oh, Jesus fucking hell. Choose where to go, your don't pursue, choose your fate. What the? Oh no. Oh no. I don't fucking know what to do. I don't fucking know. What the? I don't like these tough decisions. Oh god, I don't even know what to do. I straight up don't know now. Do I call her out, or do I just let it go? But if I let it go, we all die. And if I get her, she dies. And I just, what the fuck is runaway? Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know. Run away like Pokemon. Shut up. She fucking risked. She killed to save me. That's the fucking truth here. And if she meant to save me, she would have. I don't fucking know. Do I? It's either she dies or I die. So. No. There's more to this game. I'm sorry, Kyoko.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
I'm sorry, Kyoko, but you...
A lie?
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other truth deeper than what she wants to keep hidden. He chose it, ha ha ha. What the fuck do you mean, ha ha ha?
I didn't have the key to my room, because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
But that's bullshit!
No,
you have the thing! Say nothing.
No.
What the fuck are y'all talking about in the chat
into
room?
A room? You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Any walk in the school, it's the fucking skeleton key.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Oh boy.
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
What?
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't...
What?
Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
What?
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out! What? So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
When the fuck was there a time limit?
But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Oh boy. I fucked up, didn't I? And Deep, what did you do? I think I fucked up. But wait, if she didn't do it, then why the fuck is it guilty? It says guilty! What? What? Oh no. Good job! You got it right! Brilliantly right! We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Oh boy. I definitely fucked up this time, didn't I? Oh no.
I've prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's punishment time!
Oh god. Oh no, I fucked up. Kyoko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Kyoko, but I had to. If not, we would have been dead. What the fuck? What the hell? It's a crusher! Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna crush her? What? Monokuba teaching her lessons?
Class is currently in session.
This is some Mortal Kombat type shit going on here. You're gonna fucking crush her? What's a crusher? After school lesson. Oh no! But why? Why would you do this? Makoto, I blame you for this shit. I blame you for this. He's teaching her sex ed.
This is how the birds and the bees work.
Like I said, the weight of your actions. Would you just shut up? I know. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. She's dead. Kyoko is now deceased. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. Oh boy. That was the end of Mukuro's trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. Did I just get a bad ending? There are multiple endings? There's multiple endings to this? What the You got the gangbang ending? What the fuck do you mean the gangbang ending? More like you got fucked ending. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Oh, but what? What?
I'm sorry, but what in the actual fuck is this? What in the actual fuck is this?
What? Wait a second. Asahina did what? Okay, so that's what he meant by the gangbang ending, but... she banged Myakuya, and Toko's dead. Why is Toko dead? Oh my fucking god, I think I know why. I fucking can't. Rebuild society in a sense. This is fucking stupid. I fucking can't. This ending. Look at Makoto's face. That's my face right now. Like, okay, this happened. Ended up getting with Asino, so hey, it's not all that bad, right? Toko's dead, but that's not all that bad, right? Right? I mean, this is just one of the many possibilities of the continuum shift, am I right, guys? Oh, can I get a do-over, please? Just, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is this ending? That's all that mattered. I know. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope? Banging Asina? That's hope?
No! This isn't right!
It isn't?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
The fuck? We're back to the case already? Oh, what the fuck? We're back to the trial. Okay, well, good thing it brings us right back to it. So, okay. There, one ending down, 2 left. Huh? There's 3 endings? Nani the fuck? There's 3 endings? Oh shit. Pursue the run. Okay, what the fuck does run away do? No, running away isn't gonna solve anything. What? Okay, so fuck it. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. Okay, I think this is where we're going. But 1 left. Oh boy. There's no way she would kill someone, and even if she did, and I pinned the point on her, I would end up being Yasina, and hey, that's fine. No, she didn't do it. I have to believe. I have to believe in her. There's something fishy about this trial.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
But still, this bugs me.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Oh boy.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
No.
What?
No.
It had to be Makoto, right?
No.
I don't see any other option.
No.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
No, I think I'd rather stick with the Bang Asahina option, thank you.
Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Monokuma, what the fuck is going on?
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Monokuma's pulling a fast one on us. Monokuma's pulling a fucking fast one on us. What the fuck?
Huh? Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
You're pulling a fast one on me!
What? Time's up?
Oh god, that face don't look very reassuring.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
What? Wait a second, I did not agree to this. I do not agree. What? It's over? The class trial's over? But wait. If the trial's over, then... If the trial's over, then does that mean...
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice?
No.
Or the dreadfully wrong one?
No.
Hey,
No.
hold on.
No.
What's it gonna be?
No.
What's it gonna be?
No. Shut up. Shut up, Monokuma. No. For the love of God, no. For the love of God, no. No. Fuck off, no. What? What? No. This whole thing's fucking rigged. You think I'm the killer? No. This whole fucking shit is fucking rigged. This whole trial is fucking rigged. This is bullshit. Fuck off, Razorblade. I didn't do nothing. This is bullshit. This is fucking... No, this trial has to be rigged. This is bullshit. This is not happening. Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. No, it isn't! It's not my fault! This is bullshit. No, I call bullshit. There's some fuck shit going on.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job. What?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. This is some fuck shit. This is some hot, spicy fuck shit, Monokuma. You fucking rigged this trial.
Hey.
This bullshit doesn't make sense. Oh, no, it makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other quest trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Monokuma, don't do this to me. Don't you dare fucking do this to me.
Chills!
No,
chills.
no, no, no. It's time for your hell-burning, positively thrilling punishment. No. Stop. 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 Kyoko, what the fuck? Kyoko, help me!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Help me! Kyoko, don't just stand there, fucking help!
Let's give it everything we've got!
No!
It's punishment
No!
time!
No! 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 Stop dragging me down! Fuck! Are you fucking kidding me? Is this happening? Is this the same one Kyoko went through? No. 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 You're gonna fucking crush me. No. I am not prepared to learn how your machine works. This is bullshit. This is fuck shit. No. No, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. This whole shit is bullfuck. What is preventing him from getting up and leaving? Why is he just standing there? I mean, sitting there. Are you fucking kidding me? The birds and the bees. I don't care. Oh, guys, I can't fucking watch. This is... No. No. Oh, Jesus. His ass is glued to the chair. Oh, God, no! Alter Ego! What? Oh! What? Alter Ego! Is that you? What the fuck? Ah! I'm falling now. What is this shit? Alter Ego? Did Alter Ego save me? Thank you. Thank you. Alter Ego, thank you. Huh? What? What? Huh? Wait a... What the... What in the hell just... What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that... yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter Ego? Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid computer Tom girl boy? He must have printed it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this!
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again.
Yeah!
To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit, in a way, that's even better than the special punishment I had in mind! But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. And the next thing you know, I'm going to make you all suffer. Alter Ego, my dude. I fucking love you. Not as Hifumi did. But... oh my god, Chihiro. Chihiro saved us. The girly boy did it. He pulled through. That's my boy. Makoto, the computer pulled through. Makoto. Makoto. Makoto, answer me. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the masterminds that's ensnared. Oh, really?
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Holy shit. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban... Huh? What? Wait, what? Oh, wait, we're starting this shit again? They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. What the reset? What do you mean reset? Did it just restart the whole fucking game over again? What? 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 Where am I? Are we seriously replaying this shit again? What was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't a classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Gah. Oh, what the fuck? Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come. Okay, so we're back. Is that the rocket from the beginning of the game? What the fuck is that doing down here? It's like Ghosts and Goblins gotta beat it twice. Fuck off. I was awake. Or was this another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invaded my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. It's the smell of the garbage chute. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all around across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. No shit. But that was just the beginning of my problems. What, was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember it all too well what had happened. Alter Ego pulled through. He pulled through! He used up the last bit of his strength to do it. He said, "Fuck that, Monokuma, you're not doing this to my bud." So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival begins. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. The door. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. I search for water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up, because I'm still here! That's right! I'm still here! This game isn't over yet! 'Cause I'm still here! And I think I should go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. It was garbage. Crunch! It was garbage. What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? It looks like a bunch of garbage. Garbage, obviously. What the fuck else could it have been? It's a bunch of fucking garbage, dude. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that might have tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
What? A giant piece of trash? Rude. Kyoko? Before she even emerged from the... What?
It smells awful.
Kyoko's down here with me, and she's got a cup noodle on her head. Kyoko, there's a cup noodle on your head. I'm sure you're aware of that. You've come to save me, too!
Indeed.
You... The game fucking answers my question for me again. It's Hifumi all over again. You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a cup noodle on your head. Whoops. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the cup noodle, then faced me again. First, I have something for you. You do? She's really a trash waifu, apparently. Winks. Boy. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. She gave me buns and a bottle of water. Very good. I shall eat these buns. Thank you for these buns. I shall finish these bread buns. Oh, that was good bread. Now I'm hungry for bread. And I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Well, Kyoko, and hey, it's the rocket. Can I just look at the rocket real quick? Please? Thank you. That's a rocket and a tank. A tank, what? I'd better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Oh, what the fuck? That is a tank. Another tank? It's a satellite dish? An airplane? What the fuck? What is all this shit down here anyways? That's what that guy fell down on, right? Wait, there's a fucking... So there's a tank, a plane down here? How did this shit end up down here? Well, this is all Monokuma's bullshit. I mean, his rocket's here. Were there class trials before ours? Like, what the fuck? Okay, anyways, back on topic. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. A rocket, a tank, an airplane. Jesus, this is World War III in this garbage pit. Yeah, War of the Garbage. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. And that is...
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to the school to do. And that was what? I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Academy for one very important reason. And what was that? So you have some reason for coming here?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did. Once. Quit beating around the bush with the secret shit. Just say it already. Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... I have no memory of what my purpose was. Amnesia. Then is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted and I woke up. I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Could the mastermind have put amnesia on us? Or something? I mean, honestly, that's a good point. It never really addressed in the beginning how the fuck all this started. Like, when you walked into school, it was totally fine looking. But then, when you went in, you were suddenly woke up in the room and everything's all barricaded in. Like...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. Nani. The fuck. Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind is one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition. But, oh my god, it's Sayaka all over again. I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything.
You do?
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
The fuck fuck are y'all going on about? Good. This is like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? It's nothing. What? DualShock 4 disconnected. What the fuck do you mean DualShock 4 disconnected? Okay, that was weird. Controller randomly disconnected. Okay, back to work. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. More dialogue? I bet, but first, gotta save this bitch. Fuck, wrong button. Fuck, wrong button. I better talk to. Fuck, wrong button. Okay. I gotta save this bitch. Save this bitch. There we go. Bitch is saved. Back to work. Boink. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. So what are you? I'm betting it's the ultimate police girl or some shit. Ultimate detective or something cop-related? I don't know. You mentioned your ability. My ability. What everyone should have known me for. Oh my god, I was right. You're the ultimate detective. She's Shuichi. She is basically this game's Shuichi, but as a woman. The ultimate detective, and the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. You were looking for the headmaster. Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he... Oh! Damn! Plot twist! Nani the fuck? That is a plot twist and a half. Holy shit! The headmaster was my father. What the fuck?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. No wonder you have amnesia. Whatever links you had with him must have been bad for the mastermind, whoever that is. Jesus fucking hell. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains. When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved, you kind of freaked out.
Huh?
Nani? I will find it. I will reach out to the truth, like Narukami did in Persona 4. I will do it.
What?
I got this shit.
So,
Kyoko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just motivating myself, that's all. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That's my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found in the headmaster's room along with Murkuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues. So I went to
Correct.
check, and that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. Really now? So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What does that mean?
so...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important and really ominous. Indeed. Anyways, are we gonna get out of here now?
However,
Of course, once I... Okay. Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. And that's to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then, who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared. And in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. Oh.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. Which means the mastermind really is one of us.
hey,
There's one other thing I like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There's a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. And that's when you helped me?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? She really did save my ass.
I
can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead. Ooh. Oh my god.
correct.
That's crazy. And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So Mukuro Ikusaba, the one who was hiding this whole time, was working for the mastermind. And when she failed, the mastermind had ended up killing her to use it to pin on either me or Kyoko. Jesus fucking hell. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind,
Indeed.
right? I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I want to think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed to really kill you. but seem ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean? It was rigged from the start.
In other words,
it means the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. What?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair? There's two of them? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. There's two of them? So the second one is another ultimate despair.
Indeed.
The ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. But who is it? The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, hey, at least none of us died, so... Oh boy. Oh god. I got the dong of despair. Oh my god. Oh my god. 5 alive, what? The ultimate despair, a group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Fuck, now I gotta wait till next stream. Don't worry, I'm gonna try and push as much as I can into this. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. This is the bullshit, and we must discover it. This is chapter 6.
Anyway,
we have to get out of this horrible place. No shit! Are we done talking now? Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. So, how do we get out? Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. Perfect, let's use it on this door. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door. Kyoko, open it! Please! Can we use that key of yours to open this?
It's true.
Let's find out. This would fucking suck if this door doesn't open. It worked!
Indeed.
And now we can get out of this shit. Let's get moving. Sounds good. We made our escape from the garbage pit. Beautiful. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Oh boy. Now that looks like a final chapter postcard if I've ever seen it. Oh boy. I think this is it. This is the last one. Is this the last chapter? I mean, Danganronpa V3 had 6 chapters. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the last one. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface.
Another black hole for a fucking skirt.
What is this fucking censorship trend, I swear to God? My legs, they lead into a black hole. Fucking... Whatever, gotta censor that shit one way or another, right? The ladder was impossibly long, I couldn't even see where it ended. This shit will not fucking stop. We climbed into...
darkness.
Oh, so we're getting some Kingdom Hearts knowledge into this. I mean, hey, you wouldn't want her going up first, right? Pervert. They censored it. Oof. I know. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Shit, you're right. Okay. Okay, fine, Kyoko. Next time we climb a ladder, you're going first.
No.
Okay, fine. You think I'm that stupid, Makoto?
Do you really think I'd fall for that shit?
A little.
It is not happening. Now fuck off.
Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
I said I'm not doing the...
Oh. How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh. But, how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort? Makoto, what exactly are you looking at? A conscious effort, A black hole for the underneath of your skirt. You know, Rosalina did that before it was cool, you know?
Did I fucking ask you?
No.
Now shut the fuck up and press the X button so we may continue this dialogue. God damn it!
Okay, fine.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed. Assassin's Creed? Holy fucking shit! Okay. And we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. Something I did not expect Kyoko to have. Oh, hello, spirit of Sakura. Fuck off!
Sakura's dead, I don't know what you're talking about.
Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the bullshit, I saw some fuckness, and that fuckness leads to Kyoko looking upset about the black hole under her skirt. And yet, I gave up on some of that pride. Huh?
Are you done looking at my skirt?
I'm sorry!
In
order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Is that right? But the reason you gave up that pride was for your father, wasn't it? It's because of how much you wanted to reconnect with him. There's no shame in that.
Look at my skirt. One more fucking time. One more fucking time.
I am not doing it intentionally. It's the fucking game.
Do it again, and you're fucked.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh?
What the fuck did I say about looking?
I'm sorry. The game keeps making me do it. But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However...
There's something I want to say to him, though. What?
What the fuck did I just say?
I'm sorry, woman! The game keeps doing it for me! That's it. When we get back out of this fucking garbage chute, I'm kicking you with these boots. No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. What? Sever?
What the fuck did I just say?
I'm sorry. last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However,
but he had no interest in detective work. And if you look at my fucking skirt again, I will cut you in half. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. Kyoko, I swear to God, I swear, I'm not doing this intentionally. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. And I swear to God, one more glimpse, and I'm going to fucking kick you off this ladder. But
off the ladder.
Gabe, don't do this. Please don't do this. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he did take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. I'm hoping he doesn't look at the skirt again. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that. What she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. And more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing that I can never forgive.
I'm kicking you off this ladder!
And Makoto died. The end. I can't. I was waiting for that fucking portrait to come back up anyways.
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, game over, yeah. Game over, yeah! I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They always saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. She does not give two fucks about her old man. And we finally leave. And I can no longer look at the skirt, so is she happy now? I fucking hope. And after that, I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. We did. Look at that, it's the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where it will come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Alright, here it goes. Oof. Hey! Looks like we're back. And now I can officially kick you for looking at my skirt. Wait, what? And Makoto died again. The end. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. So, we should probably close this. That's how we got out of the garbage pit. We should probably close this to make sure no one else falls in there. Again. So, now what do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yes.
So then,
let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
in other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment when the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly, before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm not feeling so hot about this. Monokuma could just easily put me back in the garbage pit, or worse, underneath the crusher. We don't really have a choice.
Indeed.
Okay, let's go get a big pot of honey and just tell Monokuma we're sorry for escaping. Don't fucking kill us again. Monokuma should be in the gym.
Go?
Let's get going. Alright, let's go. Oh boy, what time of night is it? I don't even know. I don't even care. Oof. Alright, here we go. I'm not feeling so hot about this. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Hey, 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 hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much, but Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty party's exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again! And this time I won't leave anything to chance!
Help? Please?
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
That is not helping!
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about? That's not true at all!
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Black and then trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. He's got nothing.
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Oh boy, she's got me.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for her would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well.
No, I can't. Oh, you were on a roll and then you just stopped? Why?
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
That doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because...
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared for another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you love to inspire.
However...
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey.
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Oh. Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey.
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair, fair and square.
That's what we have to do.
Then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what's this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Oh boy, it's happening.
Hey.
Well, that'll make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A final showdown, hope versus despair! Oh boy, here we go. Here we fucking go, my dudes. Monokuma, got anything to say to this? Ooh.
Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed.
Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Now, what you've suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words...
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Right? Am I not right, chat room? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely
Let's have
contain
one
myself.
Blah, blah. I can't speak at the best of times. Oh, brother! Let's have one final grisly showdown!
He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All the mysteries?
That's right. every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you. Am I done with these bear puns yet, game? I'm getting sick of this.
It's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school, then you win! But if you can't do all of that,
we'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement! When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? This I must see with my two little purple eyes. I honestly can't believe this is how all this turned out.
Hey.
Before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey.
I just want to confirm, that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
What? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but... Okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why do you go quiet all of a sudden?
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, won't ya?
Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone! Get out of here!
Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go?
I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. I can imagine it already.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto, let's go before he has another laugh attack. Okay. Unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. I could still hear him laughing. It's creepy, I'll just give it that. And just like that, we left the gym. Too late, that laughing started. He's having another laugh attack. I could hardly believe it, but I'm still here. But still, we got a problem. We gotta figure out not only who killed Mukuro, but solve all the mysteries of the school in one sitting. Oh my god, it's Yukiko. What do you mean it's Yukiko? No, it's not! No, it's not! No, it isn't! Monokuma's not Yukiko. Fuck out of here. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, I think everything I have right now is because of you. I thank you. I thought you were falling out on me, but I was wrong. I'm sorry.
However...
Yeah, it took me a second. Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Is this the final chapter? By the way, they're setting it up? Yes, this is the final chapter. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself. But do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah?
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. If you leave this on a cliffhanger, I swear you will feel despair. Boy! In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other, and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely? Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope Speak Academy, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. This is some deep shit, my dude. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. Oh my god! We're basically repeating what we just said!
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from the destructive power of despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words...
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is that... I can't speak. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. Arnold, is that you? Did you find John Connor?
No.
If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least.
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
Indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate me what I'm doing. I'm tired. I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. So she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words...
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations. But if all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
However...
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got to that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. Oof. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to you. Well, presenting a stronger demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Oy. How upsetting.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. We gotta do this shit.
Hey.
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. And quickly now. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyway,
right now we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? Okay. Away we go. To converse with everyone. I'd like to turn around, please. Thank you. Who should we speak to first? I vote Toko. Is anyone there? We need to keep looking. Okay. Alright, next. I see Asahina. Is she inside?
Hey.
No. We need to keep looking. Where the fuck could they be? Let's try your room. He's not here either.
Hey.
Alright, let's try Byakuya's room. Hello? Anyone here? Is he inside?
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Where the fuck else would they be? The food court? Probably. Let's see. And suddenly we were greeted with... What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What? How the fuck am I supposed to word this? Oh, I know. You again. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez. Yes? Alright.
However...
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Who?
Is that Makoto?
Hey, everyone's here. Asahina's the first one to come up. I am absolutely happy about this.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
boy.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I'm gonna punch this man. Oh boy. I started to tear up. Oh no.
What?
What? Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Yes? Okay, this time I'm sure no more interruptions. Holy crap. Ugh. Oy vey. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yes. Get away. Shoo, shoo. Guys, really? And flash, my tears dried up. But we were to reunite, you assholes.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? Is it okay that you're here? What the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Huh?
Last class trial?
In other words,
we're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Well, Makoto spotted the trap in time, and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school rules. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules, which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Doesn't that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here! For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about time who killed Mukuro. It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who killed the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? Oh yeah, the 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have to set foot in Hope's Peak Academy are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is one of us. Oh boy, who is it? There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So, Mukuro... But yeah, that means one of us is the rat. It would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? What? You're saying the mastermind is one of us? I wouldn't be surprised if it was Hiro. I truly, honestly wouldn't be surprised. Acting so dumb and so sneaky like all the time.
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say that's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well...
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret?
But...
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Oh, what? Is it nighttime already? Oh, fuck.
This is a school announcement.
Oh?
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh, shit.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Every single room is gonna open up?
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Oh boy, here we go. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Goodbye. Well then. Oh boy, here we go.
Hey.
Oof, he didn't take me with him. Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself, too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. That's not how you do that.
Aww.
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? I'll stay with you, Hina. What about you, Hina? I'll stay with you. No problem. I guess I'll do the same thing.
But...
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
'Cause, I mean...
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Huh?
Makoto? That's real nice of you to say.
But
still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. There we go, that's my Hina. It's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. And on that note, I think I'm gonna call it a night from here, because oh boy. This is it, the final chapter is upon us, ladies and gents. And I will end it on that note for the night. We will certainly 100% get back to this soon. I can't say when exactly, but we are coming back to this. When is to be determined. But I thank you all for coming out tonight. When we come back, we're putting an end to this bitch. Putting an end to this damn game.
See you next time!